My mother has booked her hotel room next to us on our wedding night. I, 26 female, am getting married in August next year. I want to be prepared for the potential wedding boom that could happen in my country next year and booked everything already now so I don't have to stress over the details later. By the way, this comes from I'm Not a Spam Bot. And if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OKStorytime subreddit. My father gifted me and my future husband a suite to stay in during the wedding at one of the finest hotels in my town.
Ooh la la!
Wowie! When my mom found out that we got a suite from my dad, she booked 2 suites in the same hotel for her, my stepdad, and my brother. Why?
Without asking?
She made a big deal that my hubby and I picked our suite first so she wouldn't reserve that suite by mistake. My parents have been divorced for 23 years and have been doing petty things like this to one-up each other my whole life. So it's nothing new, and I'm just shaking it off and continuing with my life. Yesterday, Mom called me and wanted to tell me that she has now booked the suites. And what nice staff there are at the hotel. They're so service-oriented. They said it wouldn't be a problem to book her suite right next to you and hubby's suite. Quite honestly, I was a bit dumbfounded when I heard that. I don't know if I'm oversensitive or being unreasonable, but if there's one thing I don't want, it's spending my wedding night with my mom in the next room. Now I have to take time out of my day to contact the hotel to prevent this. And edit, thank you for the support, everyone. I try to answer as many of you as possible, but I thought I would answer some common questions here. The hotel cannot move my mom because Mom booked exactly that room. And the receptionist said the room was available on that date. They did not release my information to her. Mom knew exactly which room I would stay in and which date, so she didn't have to say, can I have a room next to my daughter? She only needed to say, can I have a room A, which is next to room B? I don't want to change hotels. It's one of the most romantic ones in the city I live in, and I don't want to let my mom chase me away. Many of you suggest I just talk to her. That won't happen either. It's not the first time she's done something like this. I moved 3 hours away from her for a reason.
Oh, so she's the problem.
But we got an update. Yes, I'm a doormat. All of your comments were very helpful, but especially one person who private messaged me made me realize how my inaction can hurt my relationship. And that was the wake-up call I needed. I sat down with my fiance and read through what I wrote and the comments where we had a long conversation about the incident and how he feels about it all. It was very clear that I needed to talk to my mother and say how I felt about her wanting a room next to me on my wedding night. My mom can be really manipulative in discussions and has a tendency to shift the focus of the discussion away from the problem and on to another detail. Therefore, I did not dare to talk to her directly, but I wrote to her, nice.
Okay.
She can't twist your words if you're not there. Me. I've been thinking a little more about what you said about having a room next to me and my husband on my wedding night, and I'm not really comfortable with it being so close. Mom says, when did we talk about it? Me. Gives a description of when we last spoke. Mom, I told the hotel that I wanted a room as close to you as possible, not a room right next to you.
Oh, guess what?
You're right next to me. OP says, saying as close as possible feels like saying I want a room next door. Mom, but that's not what I said. I said as close to you as possible. I never said next